haven't quite got their ability yet, so like they're still testing it. But they have to jump to different parts of the city.
Yeah, yeah. I like that. Just popping all over the place. And then how would Mitchell? Mitchell's a really good jumper, though. I guess he just follows their jump tear.
They have to, yeah. That's always the thing that people talk about. They're like, where's Devil's Backbone? It's like, Devil's Backbone, as the movie shows it, does not exist.
Two different states.
However, there is a flat road in Cincinnati that is called Devil's Backbone.
Oh, so they took a road and then said the whole thing?
Yeah. I mean, it's a very short road, and don't think I've ever been on it. But also, like, I feel like any mid-sized city is going to have a location called Devil's Backbone. It's just like, it's the definition of just like a crooked hill or mountain or something.
You know what could have been a crazy Devil's Backbone in Tallahassee is High Street.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Imagine racing down that thing.
Oh, God. I rode my bike around that thing one time. It's scary.
Yeah, you better have good brakes. Yeah, so I mean, did people complain about that in Cincy, or did they just kind of get that?
They just kind of went with it. There is a Reddit thread that finds all the spots of where they located in Cincinnati that I was trying to track, and that was pretty cool. But the thing about Cincinnati is just like it's super, super hilly.
Yeah.
So we can let that slide, right? It's like, we get it. You're just trying to interpret that it's a very hilly city, and here are the locations that you can get permission to skate on. Also, again, it's an awesome skate scene, so we'll let that slide again.
Yeah. I mean, I love that scene. And I gotta say, Snake is a badass, dude.
Absolutely. Yes. But his like joining the group makes no sense. He's like, I'm going to stab people. By the way, can I play hockey with you after school?
Yeah. He goes, I'm going to eat. He's like, Snake eats his young. And then he talks about stabbing because he has knives. I wrote a thing down here. What does he say about his knives? I collect knives and I cut holes in people. Also, someone calls Mitchell horse poo in a Fruity Two Shoe. And someone says pretty boy and go drink Drano with fruit punch. There's some weird 90s insults. Also, yeah, go ahead.
Did you hear all the things they were calling each other, like brosif, my man, bra, brophy?
Yep.
They said one that I don't actually want to say because it's a slang for Vietnamese person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the very beginning, and I was like, did they really say that? And I looked it up, and I was like, is this a slang term? And I could not find it. And I was like, maybe this just got slipped in by accident?
It was an improv, and someone called someone else a piece of underwear.
This was written by a 50-year-old guy who was like, yeah, this is how the kids talk today.
I don't want to know more about it, but I want to know more about the aunt and uncle who are feeling frisky and playing Twister together.
That's a really weird scene, or really real dialogue, because we're going to play Twister. I was like, I don't think you can play Twister, Aunt or Irene.
No wonder Wiley's in the basement all the time.
Oh, God. That would be even worse, because, the basement would be shaking.
Also, Vargas, man, that kid, I like the scene where they smash they're near the finish line, these two guys smash Snake in the parking garage. He's like, I'll bust you. And then he gets past them, and they're like, he's so fast.
Yeah. I mean, he's amazing in this movie. He wins the race. Sure, the good guys win, but, he's the first person to cross the finish line. No one's going to screw with him.
Well, against two people. It was 2-on-1, and he beat them.
Yeah. We used to play Airborne as a little kid and do, races, and everyone always wanted to be Snake.
Oh,
Snake
really?
was everyone's like, we don't want to be, no, Snake wins. Of course you want to be Snake. Also, he's the most badass person here.
Oh, that's cool. I like that guy. Also, he's in the movie Devil that everyone hates his character, but I love that character. I think he's the hero of the movie in Devil, and everyone gives him crap, but he's right about everything. Don't get me started. I actually like that movie a lot.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know yet.
So, all right, I'm just going to... If you don't like the movie Devil, it's a super earnest thing. It was the story idea by M. Night Shyamalan. He wanted to do the Night Chronicles trilogy, but it was after all of his big duds, and so everyone was super down on Shyamalan. But it was directed by these guys, the Dowdles, who did As Above, So Below, the Poughkeepsie tapes. They also did the recent Waco. They're solid directors. And the opening shot, I had to show it to my students because... It's super simple, but it's just Philadelphia upside down. and it's just this roving camera that's upside down. It goes into a building, so it automatically establishes that something's off, and it just looks really great. So I think it's better than what people thought. They just saw M. Night's name attached to it, and they hated on it.
Is that the one with the elevator?
Yeah, I mean, it has a good cast. Logan Marshall Green's in it. Bokeem Woodbine. Good, solid actors. And it's only 90 minutes, and it's pretty polished. It's just really earnest is the thing. It's super earnest. So I think people were kind of jaded by that time by his stuff. But that's you know what? If I'd have told you a year ago that I would have gone on a devil rant during an Airborne podcast, I would have said you're crazy.
But you're not.
Yep. Hey, that felt good, man. That felt good. Thanks for letting me do that.
No problem. I'll put that on my list of movies to watch. It's already on there. I was like trying to reevaluate M. Night Shyamalan's movies because I really dug Split.
Yep.
But then I saw the new one and I was like, man, you're back on your bullshit.
Oh, dude, I love Glass, man. Oh,
Really?
dude. Yeah.
Man.
I think Glass and Triple Frontier are my favorite movies of 2019 so far. There's a lot more I need to see, but they're my favorite.
I'm halfway through Triple Frontier. I haven't finished it yet.
I just like that it's different than what people, like, it's not a rah-rah action film, and I think a lot of people maybe expected that. I don't know. But hey, anything else you want to say about this movie before we move on to our skate crew?
Let me real quick jump through all my notes I have.
Okay.
We talked about how basically this was like a commercial for the X Games.
Yeah.
By the way, I love the X Games growing up, and I always wanted to be in them, and I can't do anything. Can't skate or anything.
I would play Tony Hawk that game, and that was enough for me.
Yeah. No, you know what? We covered everything I wanted to talk about.
Well, we're going to have some fun here, right? So we each picked 7 rollerbladers or skaters, right?
Yes.
Or rollerbladers, or roller skaters, and we picked 7 each, and we're going to narrow it down to 6. And we're going to form the perfect hockey team, street hockey team. How's that sound?
Yes. I'm going to be honest with you. I stretched the definition a little bit here.
Oh, so did I. I have a very weird one, but I think you're going to like some of these picks. Do you mind if I jump off?
Yeah, do it.
All right, so I got Crawl from Son-in-Law.
Oh my God, I love that movie.
So the reason being is in the beginning, he's skating in California. You can tell he can rollerblade. But when he gets to the farm, he straps a easily 40-pound bag of feed to his back. And he speeds down a hill to drop the feed off in troughs for cows. That is impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, that's ability right there. So I had to add Crawl from Son-in-Law, played by Pauly Shore.
So I have a tradition every year at Thanksgiving. I watch that movie.
Oh, nice.
I love that movie. And he's surprisingly jacked in it. Like, you're like, Pauly Shore has abs?
Well, I mean, we just did, what movie did we do? We did a Pauly Shore movie. We did Encino Man, and so I'm trying to cover all the rest if you ever want to do Son-in-Law with me.
I would love to do Son-in-Law. I remember, so every year I host Friendsgiving with my friend also named David, and that's like part of it. It's like we put Son-in-Law on while we're like making everything and make everyone watch it.
So we got to get through what, Ravenous, and then we have another movie we got to get through. There's 2 movies.
Yeah, definitely Ravenous. We were thinking about doing a shark movie or an orchid movie. I don't know if we.
Oh yeah. No, but we had another one that I was really excited about. It was Ravenous and then something else. Oh man, you wrote it on that.
No Escape.
You wrote it on. You wrote it on MFF Facebook one time. You're like, these 2 movies are also underrated. And I was like,
you know what? We'll go back.
Yeah, but we're definitely doing Ravenous because I think there's a big audience out there for Ravenous.
Yeah, that soundtrack. Oh man, I learned so much about that soundtrack this week. I started reading about it already.
Oh, nice. All right, so yeah, we got. I'll look up the movie when we're done here. So I got Crawl from Son-in-Law. Who's your first pick?
My number 1 overall draft for our street hockey team is Kane Wise from Jupiter Ascending.
Yeah. Oh, I picked him too.
I knew you would. I was worried you going first. You would steal my draft.
Oh man, he's an intergalactic rollerblader, dude. I love it.
Yeah, I love that movie. And I don't care what anyone says. It's so ridiculous.
Oh, I love it. So I remember I wrote one time about Jupiter Ascending. Here, let me pull this up real quick. Hopefully it doesn't mess with the Wi-Fi. But I just want to read what happens in the 2 hours. Let me find the search. So I wrote what happens in the 2.5-hour movie. I just got to read this real quick. I wrote this on Movies, Films, and Flicks. Let's see. Here we go. So, all right, this movie, where's it at? Okay, where's it at? Where did I write? Okay. In the 2-hour film, we get 8 air battles, 1 wedding, 3 rescues, 80 outfit changes, egg selling, lizard henchmen, TV purchases, 3 dinners, bureaucracy, bounty hunters, double crosses, imprisonment, space orgies, bee attacks, toilet cleaning, almost space death, roller skating, expository dialogue times 1,000, wing growth, and a whole lot more. Just in 2 hours.
I love that movie.
I love Jupiter Ascending, dude. I love it. I think it's great. I love Eddie Redmayne. I think the Wachowskis just had fun dressing Mila Kunis up. Like they just put her in every type of outfit. They had a weird bureaucracy scene with Terry Gilliam. Man. Yeah.
The thing about the Wachowskis is that you never know what you're going to get, which makes me excited to see their movies. It's like they're going to do something wacky, and you know they are, and just go in and accept it.
I like that Speed Racer's starting to get a critical reevaluation, just about how amazing looking it is.
It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous film. Speed Racer really wasn't my thing growing up, so it kind of missed me. But I do think it looks really good.
All right. So for my next one, this is going to be random, but I got Goldmember from Austin Powers Goldmember.
He skates?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Remember when he skates around doing all this crazy skating, but then he gets on the ground and he picks his legs up over his head when he has the skates on? So he's very flexible. He can skate. I think he could be pretty wily on a hockey rink. I think playing, he would have some tricks. He'd be like the Bill Murray of street hockey. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, he could also bank the team.
Yeah. He'd be the owner?
Well, he would pay for the equipment. Hockey's not cheap.
And the outfits.
Yeah. All gold. Jumping tracksuits.
Oh, man. All right. So you know what? I'll take him out and he can be the owner. How's that sound?
Okay. Oh, that sounds great.
All right. I'll put him. I'll write owner next to him. Who's your next pick?
My number 2, and this is a deep cut, is Charlie Chaplin from Modern Times.
Oh man,
he skates blindfolded.
I almost put him in there.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I bet we both did a search for skating scenes. There's a surprising lack of skating scenes.
Oh yeah, there really is. But he's legit, man. He was an athlete.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he looked really good doing it, and he could do all these physical stunts that you probably couldn't get away with doing today.
Yeah. No, I mean, he'd be another wily guy out there. He'd be like going through the course, and the thing would just disappear. Then he would be over there.
Hey guys, but he couldn't call out plays.
The entire screen would cut to black, then a dialogue thing would pop up, and he'd be past you. All right, so where we're going right now, I kind of feel like we need some muscle. So I included the Leprechaun from Leprechaun.
That was my number 7 pick. Totally in. He's in.
Because he's the muscle. So right now we got Kane from Jupiter Ascender. He's like our Mario Lemieux, right? He's our Sidney Crosby, right? And then we have Crawl, who's like maybe like a Trevor Linden. He's more of like a forward, not the muscle, not too flashy, right? Then we have Charlie Chaplin, who's the wily veteran, if we keep him. But Leprechaun's muscle.
Yeah, definitely. He's fast and can do all those crazy things.
And he went through a sign and left a leprechaun form in it. So that we had to do that.
Yeah, that went 100% in. All
right.
I have a weird one. I don't know if this would be good for a team, but I think it's really funny. Thing from Addams Family. He has a rollerblade and he spins it around and in the beginning of the second one.
Yeah. I mean, he's good.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hit the puck, though, or hold the puck. That's the problem. I'm like, maybe. I don't know.
He could do it. He would just have a little puck between 2 fingers.
Just art on the top of the skate.
So it would be, so his pinky and thumb would be pushing him, and then his front fingers would be with the hockey. You know what I mean? Yeah,
I get it. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, he might get cut.
I kind of have what is like this is a super ringer, but I got Alita from Alita Battle Angel.
I also have Alita at number 4, so definitely add Alita.
I mean, no one's gonna beat our team now.
So my favorite part about Alita, and I hope you caught this when you saw that movie, if you saw that movie.
Yeah, of course. I love that movie.
At the end of it, they're like this big like